Hello, young man. I'm here today to talk to you about a very important topic, one that has been on my mind for quite some time now. As someone who has dedicated their life to fighting crime and protecting the innocent, I have seen firsthand the devastating effects that a lack of self-care and mindfulness can have on a person's life. When I first started out as a crime fighter, I was consumed by my desire for justice, and I often found myself neglecting my own needs and well-being. I would push myself to the limit, taking on case after case, without ever stopping to rest or recharge. And while my dedication to justice was admirable, it ultimately took a toll on my physical and mental health. I remember the first time I realized that I needed to make a change. I was in the midst of a particularly grueling case, and I found myself feeling exhausted, both physically and mentally. I was struggling to focus, and I knew that I needed to find a way to clear my mind and recharge my batteries. So, I started incorporating mindfulness and self-care into my daily routine. At first, it was tough. I had to learn to slow down and prioritize my own needs, rather than always putting the needs of others first. But as I continued to practice mindfulness and self-care, I started to notice a real difference. I felt more focused, more energized, and more capable of handling the challenges that came my way. One of the most important things I've learned is the importance of taking time for oneself. In a world that is constantly demanding and fast-paced, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and forget to take care of ourselves. But I've found that taking even just a few minutes each day to breathe, to meditate, and to focus on the present moment can make all the difference. I've also learned the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing my own needs. As someone who is often called upon to help others, it can be easy to get caught up in trying to meet the needs of everyone around me. But I've learned that I can't pour from an empty cup, and that taking care of myself is essential to being able to help others. In addition to mindfulness and self-care, I've also learned the importance of seeking help when I need it. As a crime fighter, I've faced my fair share of challenges and traumas, and I've learned that it's okay to ask for help when I'm struggling. Whether it's talking to a friend or a family member or seeking out professional help, I've found that having a support system in place can make all the difference. Another key thing I've learned is the importance of gratitude and appreciation. When we're in the midst of a difficult time, it can be easy to get caught up in negative thoughts and feelings, but I've found that focusing on the things I'm grateful for, no matter how small they may seem, can help shift my perspective and improve my mood. I've also come to realize that taking care of my physical health is essential to my overall well-being. As someone who is often called upon to engage in physical activity, I've learned the importance of fueling my body with healthy foods, getting regular exercise, and getting enough sleep. By taking care of my physical health, I've found that I'm better able to handle the demands of my job and feel more energized and focused throughout the day. Furthermore, I've learned the importance of having healthy relationships in my life. Surrounding myself with people who support and encourage me has been essential to my well-being, and I've learned to prioritize those relationships and nurture them. I've also learned the value of forgiveness and letting go. Holding on to grudges and negative emotions can weigh us down and prevent us from moving forward. I've found that learning to forgive myself and others has been a crucial part of my own healing and growth. In addition, I've come to understand the importance of having a sense of purpose and meaning in life. As a crime fighter, I've found that my sense of purpose is closely tied to my desire to protect and serve others. But I've also learned that having a sense of purpose is essential to overall happiness and fulfillment, and that it's something that each person must find for themselves. I've also learned the importance of being patient and compassionate with myself. As someone who is often held to a high standard, it can be easy to get caught up in self-criticism and perfectionism. But I found that being kind and gentle with myself and acknowledging that I'm doing the best I can has been essential to my own growth and well-being. Another key thing I've learned is the importance of staying present and focused on the moment. As someone who is often dealing with high-stakes situations, it can be easy to get caught up in worry about the future or regret about the past. But I've found that staying present and focused on the moment has been essential to my own success and well-being. I've also come to realize the importance of taking calculated risks and stepping outside my comfort zone. As a crime fighter, I'm often called upon to face my fears and push myself to new heights. And while it can be scary and intimidating at times, I've found that taking calculated risks has been essential to my own growth and development. In conclusion, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. Taking care of oneself is not selfish, it's essential. By prioritizing our own needs and well-being, we're better able to show up for others and make a positive impact in the world. Remember to be patient and compassionate with yourself, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. And always keep in mind that you are capable of growth and change, and that it's never too late to make a positive impact in the world. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account, link on description. See you soon, friend.